Great to have you with us here in Madison, Wisconsin, inside the Kohl Center. It is absolutely electric. Downstairs ringside throughout the broadcast will be Fred Pletch. Fred, what do you have?
Well, you know what, Ben? The Fighting Sioux trying to get to the Frozen Four for a 4th straight year. To do that, they'll have to do something no team has done in over 3 years. That's beat the Badgers in a playoff game in the state of Wisconsin. Not since March 12, 2005. The Badgers have now won 4 in a row, including last night's win over Denver. 2006, they won a pair at the Resch Center in the regional and followed up with 2 more at the Frozen Four for the national championship at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. It's the red wave. You can hear it versus the force of the North. The Badgers and Fighting Sioux now front and center to punch the final ticket to this year's Frozen Four at the Pepsi Center, guys.
Fred, thank you so much. And we look at Shane Connolly, and he was outstanding last night, Sean, against the Denver Pioneers. You want to mention outstanding, you better mention Jean-Philippe Lamoureux. His goals against average down a little bit from yesterday at 1.63. He leads the country. Matt Shigos, our referee. Tony Molina, Bruce Vita from the CCHA officiating this contest. North Dakota, the higher seed. They wear the home white uniforms, do the Sioux. This the 3rd meeting of the season between these 2 proud programs. Outstanding history between these 2 schools. Miller brings it in, and the play is offsides. Mike Eaves is the head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers. We had a great time talking with him the other day, and briefly here today before the game. His team got the job done against Denver yesterday.
And they did. They did a great job of getting those 50-50 pucks. Mike Eaves harped on that in our conversation with him. He wanted his team to win the battles that were up for grabs. And last night, Ben, they won all of those battles.
Terrific all-around effort from this Wisconsin squad. North Dakota got the victory, 5-1 over Princeton. Ryland Kipe, the Sioux captain, in to take the face-off. What a warrior he's been in his career. He's had to deal with serious injury issues earlier in his career, like Robbie Bina, the defenseman for North Dakota. Genoway lays on the body. He's paired up on defense here with big Joe Finley, all 6'7" and 245 pounds of him. Finley with a puck now. He's being hounded, trying to get it out to the line. It's controlled and flipped in on the backhand by Matthew Ford, and Lamoureux will glove that. 19-14 remaining here in this opening period. And Sean, we talked for about 15 minutes with Dave Haxtell earlier today. What were his thoughts in your mind on his team's effort and what they have to do today?
Well, he is very businesslike, Dave Haxtell. As you see, his 4th season, 3 Frozen Four appearances in his first 3 years. Dave Haxtell is a coach that expects results from his big-time players, and he's got a lot of them on this roster with T.J. Oshie and Ryan Duncan and a blue line full of high-end talent. He's expecting his team to come out, even though they're in Wisconsin, and play a physical game.
And we'd like to remind you, those that were watching that Miami-Boston College regional final, we will get you back to that once the play resumes out in Worcester. Puck is on the stick now of Ben Groding. And Sean, you mentioned the talent. There are 20 players on these 2 rosters that are NHL picks. There are 5 first-round picks that are playing in the game today. Certainly so much talent and skill out there to watch.
Yeah, not to mention a Hobie Baker Award winner from previous year. I mean, there is a lot of highly skilled players out here. Kyle Turris, the 3rd pick overall in the draft last year. Expect to see a lot of skilled plays, a lot of hard work. Not too many mistakes out here, because these coaches know mistakes can cost you at this time of the season.
What a great atmosphere here in Madison. There was so much question surrounding the Badgers. Simply, they got into the tournament under 500. Their record is now even at 500 with 16 victories and 16 losses. But they, I think, silenced a lot of people yesterday. They would really silence them if they knock off this #1 seeded North Dakota team. But they are a tough team to knock out of the tournament. Icing called, and let's talk about, Sean, what is at stake for Dave Haxtell and his guys, as well as Mike Eaves and his team?
Well, 8 straight postseason wins in Wisconsin for the Badgers. North Dakota, 3 straight Frozen Four appearances. This program has been dominant in the 2000s. They, to me, have been the program that has been on fire for a long time, that is deserving of a national championship. This game means so much to the people of the Fighting Sioux. The travel in front of us here in the stands, there's so many fans from North Dakota who came across Minnesota into Wisconsin to come watch this game. We saw some at our hotel. Yeah. They were just having a great time. This program has great support back in Grand Forks.
Well, another icing called here, and both teams, we saw it yesterday, with North Dakota in their game with Princeton, and I think more than we saw with Wisconsin and Denver. The game got off to a bit of a sluggish start. Dave Hackstall's team was outshot 39-18. How concerned do you think he was with that yesterday?
I think you have to be highly concerned. When Princeton, they were a fast skating team. They created a lot of offensive opportunities. If Lamoureux did not have the game that he had, this may be a different team playing against Wisconsin. But that's why he's the Hobey Baker finalist, or maybe a Hobey Baker finalist in the next couple days.
Yep.
He's that good, and you need him to be your best player in those situations. Last night, I think he was their best player.
He is one of 10 finalists. The voting online ends tonight at midnight. Wednesday, April 2nd, they will announce the Hobey Baker hat-trick finalists. Here's Chorney. Shot was off the mark with Oshie out there between the circles on this top line with Duncan and Miller. And this game shot having an awkward start to it in terms of getting some flow here. But trust me, that will change with these two teams. There's the one of the offensive heroes yesterday, Michael Davies, who sniped 2.
Well, he had 2 goals and a helper as well for 3 points. He was really good for them last night. He scored the first goal that got this crowd into the game. And I think, you know, elevated the play of the Wisconsin Badgers throughout the game. He was very exciting to watch throughout the entire game, Ben. And that first goal off the rebound from McBain's shot turned this game for them against Denver in their favor.
Here come the Badgers. First rounder Kyle Turris into the boards with Chorney. Taylor Chorney, so good back there on defense. Here's a shot off the right pad of Lamoureux. He flexed and kicked it out. Davies with a shot off Turris as it made its way towards the net. Badgers trying to keep it in, and they do. Here's Turris now. He'll just turn and get it at the net. Smart play there. Lamoureux holds, and now Bina's in front of the net as a Wisconsin player came in there after the whistle, and that is Blake Jeffrion. He's one of their physical guys up front.
Yeah, Blake Jeffrion had a good game last night. And that first goal we mentioned that Davies scored, Jeffrion carried the puck behind the net, made a nice pass to McBain for that empty net goal for Davies. One thing we just saw there, Lamoureux had a rebound that came right out to the middle. No Badger was in the area to get that rebound, but Lamoureux so good last night of putting his rebounds in the corner, or smothering the puck and not letting that second chance go in.
17-10 remaining here in this opening period. Off the draw, the shot was wristed there by Patrick Johnson. Badgers sniffing around the front of the net, and that shot was deflected off the glass. Ryland Cut got to it. Here's Ben Street now. He couldn't do anything with it. Finley is decked behind the net by Ford. And we'd like to remind you, we're going to send you back now to the Northeast Regional. John Buchagras, Barry Melrose, now overtime, Miami, Boston College. Puck now inside the Wisconsin zone. Shots are 1-1. Huge hit there just a couple of seconds ago, delivered on Finley. Big number 2 as he strides back inside his own zone. And Lamoureux there. And Sean, let's look back at that hit that Finley took.
Well, Finley had his head down. Matt Ford comes flying in, and he lays the big man down. As the big man fell hard. Big Finley, he's 6'7", 245 pounds. Matt Ford, 6'1", 208. That is a lot of body mass going at it behind the net there.
Finley takes a seat. Zajac on for this face-off for the Sioux. Wisconsin wins it. They wire it around to the near side. It'll slip through center. Striding back after it is Jake Mardo. Dave Hackstall was very pleased with his play yesterday. Battle forward in the corner. Zajac comes away with it. Grotting. He's on him. This line out there right now, Sean, for Wisconsin, Dolan, Grotting, and Mitchell, they were spectacular, I thought, yesterday.
Yeah, Ben, they were physical and created a lot of chances for their team. And an energy line, they come out and bring pressure, and Mitchell had that big breakaway goal where he separated from the rest of the Denver team with an extra burst of gas. I don't know what he had in the tank, but he took off.
Big hit delivered by Mitchell there as he wipes out Radke as he's trying to get off the ice. Mitchell with a breakaway goal yesterday in the semifinal victory over Denver. Puck now sliding ahead. Bina played it away from the pressure there. Martins sent it inside the zone. First to that puck is Kozak. He's on that line now, also out there with Malone. Kozak lethal with a shot in front, down! Couldn't get the shot, though, at Connolly.
Great job of forechecking by North Dakota as Kozak, Martins, and Malone dumped the puck in, Ben, and went in hard and retrieved it and had an opportunity in front.
There is Brendan Smith now. Chance in front. Lamoureux down. They score, but they're going to wave it off. Matt Shegos right there, and he immediately waved it off as the Badgers put all kind of heat in the kitchen of Lamoureux there.
And as the goals went up, and right before you mentioned Brendan Smith out on the ice, his first game he's played in since January 11th against Denver. The first-round draft pick, very talented player, had some back injuries, but he's out there on the ice now.
18 games he's missed, and Matt Chigos is over at the referees. The scoring table down below us. Mike Eaves looking over to try to get an explanation there and send a relay to one of his players over to Matt Chigos.
I'm not sure what he called it. If he was looking at the fact that maybe the whistle had blown or he meant to blow the whistle, I wasn't sure. We couldn't take a peek of it here. A quick shot in. Lambrou makes a nice save off the crest. And that puck, maybe he felt that the puck was frozen, as you see scratching in front is Aaron Bendixson, as he thought he had a goal.
Mike Eaves anxiously looking on. Just the second time these two great programs have met in the NCAA tournament. It was back in '82 when North Dakota beat Wisconsin for the national title in a 5-2 victory. Dave Hackstall, all he's preached to us and about his team, and I love his passion and desire. He talks about the business-like mentality his team has. Sean, we're going to listen now for the whistle.
Very close, hard to tell on that. And Matt Chigos was in perfect position on that call, though, Ben. So he felt that the whistle should have been blown. It was. But how about the forecheck by Brendan Smith coming in? His first shift back since January 11th. And he comes in and lays a huge hit in the corner to cause a turnover.
We were talking with one of the folks from Wisconsin, and they said, you know, the last time he played forward, he was playing with a young man who's he's going to get some serious consideration for NHL Rookie of the Year, Sam Gagner of the Edmonton Oilers. I would have liked to see that speed together. Off the face-off, North Dakota. Bina chipped it back for Chorney. Little room now for TJ Oshie, the dynamic forward for North Dakota. It's sent in deep by Duncan, coming off a 3-goal effort yesterday. Oshie getting to it. Couldn't get it through. Here's the freshman Turris off the boards. Chorney out there. Davies couldn't get to him in time. Center ice, it was turned over, and Jeffrion swept it in as he fell down. Lamoureux comes out to play it. Duncan trying to win the battle over there with Jeffrion. Turris couldn't get it. Here goes Oshie. Looking for some space, drags it. Nice move to get around the pressure there. Here comes Miller. Miller trying to get the shot through. In front, Oshie down. Duncan had the puck, and it stays out of the net. But Wisconsin is going to be called for a 2-minute penalty here. So a break in the action with 14:19 remaining here in this first period. You're watching the NCAA Men's Hockey Championships.
From a guy's perspective, it's very difficult to kind of verbalize some things.
It's very difficult to sit down and describe yourself in, 3 to 4 sentences.
Dating sites give you a picture and a paragraph. At eHarmony, we do the matching for you based on 29 dimensions of compatibility. And right now, you can log on to eHarmony.com and review your matches all for free. Aren't you curious to see who you're compatible with?
Love is pure joy.
eHarmony.com. Log on today.
Tuesday, in-state rivals. Cross to the gap in right center. Oh, what a play. Perennial powers. Goodbye, home run. Every out counts in this storied matchup. Rice, Texas, Tuesday at 7 p.m. on ESPNU.
Classes start soon.
Call 1-800-921-0747 now.
So North Dakota, who capitalized on its power plays yesterday in the victory over Princeton, going to work here for the first time here in the hockey game. The man advantage goes to the Fighting Sioux.
yesterday, Ben. Excuse me. I was very impressed with Wisconsin's penalty kill. They pressure hard on the wall, which forces the opposition to try to get the puck up high and get it quick to the net. And they were dynamite last night against Denver as far as their pressure on the wall.
Nice job there by the Badgers to fire it down the ice. That's McBain, who had a big game offensively for Wisconsin, had an assist and had a nice tip-in goal in front. 85 seconds left in this Fighting Sioux power play chance. This is Martins. Flips it across the ring. Good shot. Good save with a left pad by Connolly. Beautiful stop there. Here goes Jeffrey on. He comes in shorthanded. Puts on the brakes and just lays it all the way back to his own line.
Oh, what a smart play there. He curled up, did a nice little curl on the blue line. Ben realized he had nothing. Passed it back to his D-man. That is a heads-up play by a really, really talented player for Wisconsin.
Inside of 60 seconds remaining in this power play for the Sioux. Sent in. They're really going after Finley. Shot another big hit delivered on him on the far side by Dolan. Badgers try to shovel it out. They do. That's Ben Grotting. 40 seconds left in the power play chance. Skenaway can only flip it in. It fluttered in. It's played by the captain, Drewski. And Drewski fires it the length of the ice.
Well, you can see how skilled they are on the penalty kill. They don't make any mistake of it, Ben. They get the puck, they shoot it down. If they have an open lane, they skate with it. Head coach Mike Eaves has taught these guys well how to play shorthanded.
Final 20 seconds in this power play, and the Fighting Sioux 2 of 4 last night against the Princeton Tigers in a victory. Here comes Oshie. Gives it up now on the stick of Vandevelde. Nice play by Street to poke it away and clear it.
You can see the skill of TJ Oshie, though, coming into the zone. Fakes forehand, goes backhand, makes a perfect pass to Vandevelde, and it just got caught up in his stick.
Here's Duncan racing after it. Ryan Duncan has the puck on his stick. He'll be patient with it now, you can bet. He'll fire it in there. Vandevelde will get to it, number 29. Second line center with such a great all-around game. Love his game. Back into the corner. Davies trying to fire it around. Jeffrey on over there. Tied up with Jones. Oshie. They got to get him off. He sends it in, and he's done with a shift.
Yeah, on the wall there, Ben, was a classic example of a 50-50 puck as Wisconsin won it and was able to kill off the rest of the penalty. That's a big advantage for Wisconsin to get that first penalty behind them and no, get back on 5-on-5.
11:43 left here in the opening period. No score. You're watching the NCAA Men's Hockey Championships.
The technology select Sector Spider. Visit us on the web at sectorspdrs.com or call 1-800-THE-AMEX now.
I know racing, and I know the internet too. That's why I teamed up with GoDaddy.com, the world's #1 domain registrar. Everything about GoDaddy is fast, easy, and affordable. And if I ever need service, they're there 24/7. So do what I do. Go with a winner. Go with GoDaddy.com. .com names from $1.99 at GoDaddy.com. Good looking ride.
A look at the Wisconsin faithful here at the Kohl Center. 11:43 left in the opening period. We're still scoreless. And the shots are 3-2 in favor of North Dakota. Face off to the left here of Connolly. Swept around by Wisconsin. Good pressure right at those hash marks by North Dakota. Zajac poked it in deep. Radke now jumps on the loose puck. Radke flipped it out front. Badgers get it. They'll come back the other way with 3 up front. Rotting carried it in. Jones slowed his progress. Mitchell in there using that 6'5" frame of his to shield off the North Dakota player in there. It squirts free. Now Zajac couldn't get a handle on it. Jones slips it now to Mardo. Fired right back in. That was off the stick of Josh Engel. He played pretty good last night, too.
Yeah, Josh Engel had a nice game last night. Really, all the defensemen played well. These guys have come out, and North Dakota's got to survive this first period because you know Wisconsin's going to come out emotionally. And if they continue to play as well as they are, North Dakota can get through this period, not get too many goals against, and continue to play. They'll have a better chance of getting out of this game with a victory.
Here's Finley at center, takes a look, and now fires it in. Hard off the glass, Davis Drewski. He goes into battle for the puck there with Watkins. And we got a penalty upcoming here. Matt Shigos is going to call the hold. And another power play opportunity coming up here for the Wisconsin Badgers, though, this time around.
Yeah, it's a tough penalty to take, as Matt Watkins was forechecking hard, but he just got the hand out. You know, 200 feet away from your own goal, and you stick your hand out, the defenseman there, Davis Trubisky, and you put this Wisconsin team on the power play. And this is where they're dangerous. They have some serious high-end talent on that man advantage with Turris and the boys on the blue line that were fantastic last night.
Turris sees on to take the face-off here. Squares off to Vandevelde. He's so strong. The face-off goes to the Badgers this time. Wisconsin, their effort last night. Power plays, 1 of 5. They had 5 shots as they cashed in on the goal by Jamie McBain, the defenseman, who's manning the right point now. It's Davies now, who had 2 last night. Trubisky, that was right on the line. Close, but it's in, and now it's off the stick of the captain for the Badgers. Vandevelde will pressure the puck. Turris looks for some room. Vandevelde, good work from him, tying up Turris. The puck came free. Blake Jeffrey will fire it in deep, gets it all the way around on the hard around. Turris now down low. Challenge there by Chorney. Vandevelde can't get it out. McBain keeps. Trubisky. 70 seconds remaining in this chance here on the man advantage for Wisconsin. Turris fires the shot, save with a pad. Lamoureux down, Davies in front, puck still loose. Badgers find it, turning, oh, and Jeffrey just missed. Wisconsin keeps the pressure on. Turris sets up Trubisky, the shot, rebound to the circle. McBain beating Vandevelde to the puck there. 45 seconds left, Badger power play. Kyle Turris, such a skill set, he hit the post. The light went on, but he hit the post for certain. They'll have to look at this. Davies comes in and fires a shot. North Dakota's got the puck. They get it outside the line.
What a flurry. You can see the stick handling skill of these top line from the Badgers.
Davies comes in, and Lamoureux with a flash of leather. And Sean, the light went on. They review everything here in the tournament. All the cameras are basically hooked up to TiVo monitors, and here's a look at it.
Look at this shot by Turris. He just lets a laser go through. Lamoureux thought he had it off the pipe, and out Matt Shigos in perfect position. Watch Lamoureux go down off the pipe and directly out. Never crossed the goal line. Great screen in front by Blake Jeffrey as he was in perfect spot as Lamoureux bent. Never saw the puck, but he was in good position to make that shot go away, and then a beautiful glove save to get the final whistle.
Look at Davies there on the bench. Still 16 seconds remaining in this Badger power play opportunity. Matt Shigos down below awaiting the word from up top where they're reviewing the goal.
Great
Mike
puck.
Eaves looking on again. They've already had 1 disallowed. That one certainly is not going to count.
Great puck movement here. Watch Turris coming in, just a quick snap. It goes right through. Lamoureux's in nice position. Jeffrey with the screen. And North Dakota very, very fortunate that that puck did not find the back of the net, as Turris has just got a lethal shot from the sidewall there as he just walked in and let it go. I would not give him that much room for much longer to shoot the puck.
Pretty dangerous. Scoring chances. Wisconsin on top in those numbers so far. North Dakota, Finley swept it down the ice. 10 seconds left, man advantage, Badgers.
Wisconsin relies a lot on their defensemen on the power play to get that puck up quick, get the line, and they do a nice job, Ben, of keeping the puck in the zone, making sure it stays in so the puck doesn't get all the way down on easy clears.
Watkins served the 2 minutes. He's back on. North Dakota is back to full strength. Ford, backhand pass there to Johnson. Shot coming in, and it was deflected on the way through. Lamoureux, though, made the stop. Street sweeps it back. Genoway's got it. He's pressured and hit by Patrick Johnson. Stepping up is Engel. TJ Oshie now. He's got 2 wingers with him. In fact, Genoway's jumped up into the play as he often does. Now on his stick. Genoway fires and missed it near side. Oshie left it there on the stick now of Ryan Duncan. Duncan circling so quick. Fires that shot, and Connolly strong to the challenge that time around. 7:50 remaining here in this opening period. One more look at the shot that Turris fired, but it goes off the iron. We remain scoreless here in Madison.
You know what? You've earned this. Never fled from Spalding. True to the game.
Greedy! Kohl?
Yeah.
It's me, Kyle.
Hey.
Come on, I listen to your show every day.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
Not so good, actually. Doctor says I probably need a kidney transplant.
Oh, well, at least you only need one, right?
You really do that for me? You give me a kidney?
What?
Oh, God! You give and you give and you give!
You're watching the NCAA Hockey Midwest Regional Final as the Wisconsin Badgers take on the North Dakota Fighting Sioux. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our action after these messages.
The New York Giants are Super Bowl champions. Celebrate their amazing victory with Sports Illustrated's exclusive championship package, featuring this must-have NFL Films DVD, The New York Giants Super Bowl 42 Champions. Plus, this limited edition hardcover commemorative book captures the incredible Giants with SI's famous writing and photography. Go online to SITVoffer.com or call now to get both free with a paid subscription. 56 issues for only $1.59 an issue. Save 64% off the cover price. Use your credit card and get this officially licensed football honoring the champion Giants. Designed exclusively for SI, it features scores from the entire season and includes a display stand and certificate of authenticity. Don't miss this exclusive offer. Go to SITVoffer.com or call now to get the official DVD, the commemorative book, and the exclusive football.
Go online to SITVoffer.com or call 800-541-2400 right now.
Back here in Madison, Wisconsin, the Badgers and Fighting Sioux continue to battle inside this great building here, the Kohl Center. We are scoreless between the third seed Badgers, top seed Fighting Sioux with Sean Richland, Fred Pletch. My name is Ben Holden. It's so great to have you with us. And Sean, here is the updated tournament bracket. Michigan and Notre Dame up top will play in one semifinal in the Frozen Four, and Boston College beats Miami again in the NCAA tournament to advance to another one.
Yeah, congratulations to the Eagles. That's a tremendous win for them. And Miami Redhawks can't find a way to beat the Boston College Eagles as they have become a tough partner for them.
Jeffreyon's got the puck now. He slips it ahead. Turris out there. Robbie Bina. Just love and respect Robbie Bina, the way he plays the game and what he's endured in his career at North Dakota. Number 28 out there in white. Outstanding. Just a character guy. And there's a look at Robbie Bina.
He's so physical, too, the way he plays his game. He comes out. He's only 5'8", 165 pounds, but he plays the body every chance he gets. And he's got 24 points on the year. It's not like he lacks offensive skill. Ton of offensive skill in a physical player. Someone Dave Haxtell loves to have back there on the blue line.
Sometimes he plays at just 5'8", as you said, like Finley, like the size of Finley at 6'7". He can really rock you if he gets a shot. And he's a great young man that nearly had his career ended a couple of years ago. And it's great to see him as part of this North Dakota hockey club. Here's Finley. Slipped it ahead to the left wing. Golovac threw out a goal yesterday, trying to get it in deep. Van de Velde swept it back for Finley. Shots are 13-7 in favor of the Badgers here, approaching 3 minutes to play in this opening period. Winner moves on to Denver to take on Boston College in the Frozen Four. Puck goes on a play. We'll have a draw coming up with 3:03 left. We welcome you inside the Kohl Center here in Madison, Wisconsin. It's the Badgers and Fighting Sioux playing for the right to move on to the Frozen Four in Denver with Sean Richland, Fred Pletch. My name is Ben Holden, and here is the updated bracket. Michigan Notre Dame will square off April 10th on ESPN2. Boston College and the winner of this game will play in the second game. And our coverage from Denver begins on ESPN2 on April 10th. We'll have the Hobie Baker Show, the skills competition, and the finals, of course, coming up on April 12th on ESPN from the Pepsi Center in Denver. So, congratulations to Boston College. In this game so far, Wisconsin, Sean, has had several very good chances, but they have not cracked Lamoureux yet.
No, they haven't solved the Lamoureux. He's been sensational all game. He's done a good job of controlling rebounds, and his flexibility in net has shown a couple of times as he had to do the splits to stop a couple backdoor chances.
Badgers, comeback shot, sticked and then gloved by Lamoureux. We saw him down before the game, stretching out, and it looked painful, and he has been stretching out all over, making some great saves in this hockey game so far.
Well, he has. This has been a physical game. As you see the big hit there by Matt Ford on Joe Finley. The big Joe Finley laying the body, but a physical game. Good goaltending so far. A couple close calls for the Fighting Sioux. This is the big save where Lamoureux did the splits and stopped the goal from coming in. And look how close that was to going in.
That puck was saved, kept out of the net. There was also a goal that was waved off, and it was the right call made, and we are scoreless. It's great to have you with us wherever you're at. Certainly many eyes on this game with these two proud programs, and one of these two teams, Sean, will be the only WCHA team in the Frozen Four once this one's all said and done, and our look at the teams in.
Well, you look at Red Barrington's Wolverines as their first Frozen Four, first since 2003, and the Fighting Irish, the first ever in school history. Congratulations to Jeff Jackson and the great coaching staff over there, Paul Pooley, and Jerry York. He always finds a way to get in the Frozen Four.
You gotta love it. He
great
does.
coach and a program that has built on success since Jerry York has been there for them. Congratulations to the Eagles and everyone in Boston.
Out in front, here's a chance. What a stop made by Connolly. That was Radke right there from point blank, and he denied him.
Great job by Conley. Conley last night, to me, was a difference maker on this team, and he's not had a lot of shots on goal so far in this game today, as he's only faced 8 shots, but this was a big save, as right in front was Radke with a point-blank opportunity. Conley stands his ground as you see the replay. Watch it come right to Radke's stick. Conley does a good job of getting up from the butterfly position and comes up quick to make a big save on Radke.
Sajak on this face-off. It was fired again. Chance in front. And the shot never got through. That shot attempt was put on by Matt Fratton. Now it's fired in by Genoway. Connolly, who, as a youngster, as Badger player, blows a tire back there. Finish that thought on Connolly's and keeping a journal. He's like Kurt Schilling. He's got every guy he faces written down in the book. So he knows these North Dakota guys pretty well.
Fairly thorough, that's for sure.
Shot now, Lamoureux right there off the stick of Groning, and Finley and Groning just getting reacquainted.
Well, this game has been physical from the start of the game, and it's been fun to watch. You see all the pressure out here, all the forechecking, the body play, the high emotion. Both these coaches know what's on the line. They're aware of the fact that this is a chance to get into the Frozen Four, and I'm sure they've relayed the message to their team as the emotion is being shown.
Finley and Groning will head to the penalty boxes, their respective sides. Last time these two teams got together, over 170 penalty minutes. Certainly, these two teams know there is so much at stake here today, though.
Oh, there is a chance to go to the Frozen Four, and not only that, but represent the WCHA. Take a look at the penalties a little bit in front. As you see, Big Joe Finley at 6'7", getting into it with Ben Groning, who's 6'1" himself. But it's going to be a coincidental minor 4-on-4, and this opens up the ice for the talented guys. So watch Oshie and Turris try to take advantage.
There's Golubev. He had a very nice shot yesterday when he scored a goal. 91 seconds remaining here in the period. Lamoureux has faced 17 Wisconsin shots already. He stopped every one. North Dakota's generated 9 on net.
Well, if he keeps this up, Lamoureux will get more than 40 shots that he had the other night. It's interesting, the last time that these two teams faced during the season, it's 1-1. Fred mentioned it's a rubber match, but Lamoureux, you can't continue to get this many shots on goal if you're Lamoureux, because eventually you're going to get a bad bounce or something's going to happen. The puck's going to have behind you.
TJ Oshie. Duncan goes down the middle. Jumping up, that was Bina. Now it's controlled by Turris. Trying to slip it ahead for Jeffrion. Robbie Bina, the senior, steps and looks and connects on the feed to Duncan. Ryan Duncan trying to go into the middle. Oshie down there. Nice play back there to poke it off his stick by Kyle Klubertans. Jeffrion gets the puck on his stick. North Dakota changing. 45 seconds remaining here in this opening period. No score. Winner advances to Denver to take on Boston College. Jake Marteau plays it around. Andrew Kozak in the neighborhood there. And North Dakota, Vandevelde brings it out. This is Che Genoway, puts on the brakes. Genoway slips it across. Back they come. Kozak. Got a great release, does Kozak, but he can't get a shot away this time around. Final seconds now will wind down here in this first period with the shot 17-9 Wisconsin. Badgers with a goal waved off. They've come close, very close, 3 different times. Kozak, good shot there. Connolly got a piece of that to keep it out of the net for the 10th North Dakota shot on goal here in this opening period. Sean, what a period, what energy, what excitement as these two great programs battle here today.
Well, end-to-end action, a period that I think Wisconsin came out and really dominated the play. 2 close chances that almost actually went into the net. Mike Eaves has got to be happy with his team's preparation and the way they came out in the first period. Now the question is, can they continue that momentum for the second and third? Dave Haxtell's side, we got to regroup, boys, and come back out a little harder in the second.
So, EJ, we've designed you a signature shoe worthy of a 3-time All-American with mad smarts and 6 leadership skills. Ta-da!
There are over 380,000 NCAA student athletes.
Yeah, you got your GPA embossed, right? There.
I love it.
And just about all of them will be going pro in something other than sports.
Can I get it in a loafer for casual Fridays?
Yes.
I got HughesNet.
HughesNet.
HughesNet. HughesNet.
High-speed internet by satellite.
People everywhere are switching their slow dial-up for the nation's #1 choice in satellite internet. And now you can get HughesNet at our lowest price ever. Plus, if you order right now, for a limited time only, you'll save $100 after mail-in rebate. Call 1-800-920-6200 or visit us online.
And it doesn't use my phone line.
So I can talk and surf at the same time.
Surf the web with plans up to 30 times faster than dial-up, with 5 email accounts, a 30-day satisfaction guarantee, plus live tech support 24/7. And it's available anywhere with a clear view of the southern sky. So call now, 1-800-920-6200, or visit HughesNetSpeed.com for our lowest price ever, plus a $100 mail-in rebate. If you think you can't get high-speed internet, think again.
It's intermission of the NCAA Hockey Midwest Regional Final as the Wisconsin Badgers take on the North Dakota Fighting Sioux. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our action after these messages.
Attention diabetic patients with Medicare.
If you're a diabetic and on Medicare, then you need to know about the newest methods in checking your blood glucose. You don't have to stab your fingers anymore. These new meters are easier to use and nearly painless. And the best news is the Diabetes Care Club will send you one of these new meters.
I called, got my meter. Now my fingers don't hurt anymore.
It's simple. Diabetes Care Club delivers your supplies right to your door for free. So call and find out why thousands of diabetic patients choose Diabetes Care Club. They work with your doctor and Medicare. They deliver the supplies you need directly to you without cost. They handle the paperwork. And they get you the testing supplies you need right in your home.
Call 1-800-396-3535. That's 1-800-396-3535. Call now.
NCAA Hockey Championship coverage is presented by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Great to have you with us here from the Kohl Center in Madison, Wisconsin. My name is Ben Holt with Sean Richland upstairs. Fred Pletch downstairs as we're just about set to begin the middle period of play. Fred, what do you have?
Well, Ben, this is what it's all about. This is a 2006 National Championship ring from the Wisconsin Badgers when they won in Milwaukee. And you know what? This is the Stick Boy, the Towel Boys ring. And after they won that championship, the captains on that team got together and they said, you know what? We got to get this young man a ring. So they chipped in, went to Coach Mike Eaves and made sure that he was a big part of the team. He got a ring too. Nice gesture.
Now, Fred, you have been getting all kinds of goodies from Wisconsin. Yesterday was Connolly's journal today, the ring. Nice work down there. Sean, here's what's at stake for these two teams.
Yeah, Wisconsin, 8 straight postseason wins in Wisconsin. The way they're playing right now, they're looking for their 9th. And North Dakota with that incredible 3 straight trips to the Frozen Four, Ben. This trying to make their 4th season in a row in Coach David Haxtell's four seasons as a coach.
There's 2 other coaches have done that. Haxtell trying to join the club. Davies there on the bench. The environment here is just absolutely terrific here at the Kohl Center. So too has been Jean-Philippe Lamoureux, 17 shots, 17 saves.
And they've been high-quality shots, Ben. These have not been shots from the blue line or the wall. They've been chances right in front of the net, point-blank opportunities. Jean-Philippe Lamoureux has kept his team in the game. If I'm Wisconsin, I'd try to get the puck to the net early and quick in this period so he's not used to being in the blue paint at the other end.
We will start this middle period. 4-on-4, and there's look at the great Wisconsin fans here. 23 seconds we'll have a 4-on-4 play as Grotting's in there, serving the remaining time and his penalty in the sin bin, and Finley, he's in the other one for the Fighting Sioux. Chorney controls, slides it for Bina. Duncan Oshie up front for North Dakota. Oshie on the move. 3 Badgers surround him, flip it ahead. Chorney jumps up into the play. Jawiski now gets on the puck. Bumped down there in the corner by Duncan. First career hat trick for Duncan. Look out, there's Bina delivering the shot as he absolutely lined up Mitchell. Oshie now peels away. TJ Oshie, he's tied up. He goes down. Kluber Tance slowed him up.
Get an idea of Oshie's moves and strength as he came into that zone and did a great job of controlling the puck, turning back the other way to go against the flow. It almost broke in all alone on Shane Conley.
Duncan now, he's watched by Grotting. Open look, Genoway thinks about it, comes in, fired, and Miller leaped, and now Conley has got the puck as the whistle goes. Oshie down there, Duncan down there. Oshie still going at it. Mitchell gets one of his big mitts in there. And they are separated quickly.
We talked to Coach Dave Haxtell about TJ Oshie and what he likes about him so much. Not only is he a talented player, obviously high-end talent, but he's ultra-competitive was the word he used. He plays the game at a high end, a high intensity in all factions of the game, Ben. In the offensive zone, the defensive zone, power play is shorthanded. He's a complete player. We'll take a look at this replay. Great job by Genoway as he fakes the shot, tries to go low on the ice, and got tripped up and was unable to get the shot through, but a good job of crashing the net by the Fighting Sioux for that rebound.
Face off to the left of Connolly. He's stopped 10 North Dakota shots here so far. Genoway down there in the corner. In there first was Jeffrey on number 5. Great interview Fred had with his father, Blake's father, Danny. Great job by our audio crew. You can hear Matt Shigos down there. Crystal clear with those microphones, getting as close as you can to this so important contest for these 2 outstanding hockey programs. Coming up on 2-minute mark here in the second period, into the middle and out of the reach there. Van de Velde's on with his line. John, this line is such a key part. It can be such a key part on a lot of nights for Dave Haxtell's team.
Well, they're a big, strong line. They skate well, and they're physical, which brings a lot of energy to your bench when you see your second line go out and play the body on a consistent basis.
Good work here out of this second line for the Sioux. Flipped up top, Jones was feeling a little heat. Davies was trying to spring back behind the defenseman there. He's denied the opportunity. It's fired back in, and McDonough will get to it. And McDonough's one of the 3 first-round picks that Wisconsin has. 1 of 5 in this game. Turris with a deceptive shot there. He put it Lamoureux. Here's a chance now for Johnson. He's tied up. Bumped off the puck. Regains. Comes out. Fired the shot. Lamoureux made the initial save. Goldovac sends it back in deep for the hometown product, Patrick Johnson. Wearing that number 10 his father so proudly wore here, Mark Johnson. Back in his career. Kozak comes in off the stick there of Connolly. Matthew Ford racing after it. Bina steps up, and Bina is crushed there by Ford.
Ford has had a couple exceptional hits in this game. That was the second one where he sent a defenseman flying from North Dakota.
And he had a great opportunity to score in the opening period, but just could not get it by. Lamoureux. It slid under his pad, and Genoway reached in to keep it from going across the goal line. Golovac kind of fanned on that pass, trying to connect with Bombach. Patrick Johnson in, lays a shot on Bina. Like Eve said of Patrick Johnson, he's like a pistol. Here's Zajac Wines. Deflected off Davis Drewiski. Sent back in deep. Gratton trying to play it off a skate and couldn't. Chipped at it. Got it back down to the goal line. Drewiski is the first one there to get to it. Here's Patrick Johnson off the boards. And then he's run after, and he is going to draw a penalty, is Patrick Johnson. So his hard work pays off, and North Dakota is going to be shorthanded. Radke's going to head to the sin bin and serve 2 or less. We'll have the Wisconsin power play coming up when we come back here on ESPNU.
Tuesday, in-state rivals.
Cross to the gap in right center.
Oh, what a play. Perennial powers.
Goodbye, home run.
Every out counts in this storied matchup. Rice, Texas, Tuesday at 7 p.m. on ESPNU.
Mom, what's this?
I started a baby book for Jasmine.
Mom, this is great.
I started something else, too.
The Gerber Life Grow Up Plan. Just like you did for me when I was little.
Gerber, the baby people you've known since you were a baby, offers you a way to prepare for your child's future with the Gerber Life Grow Up Plan. It's a $10,000 whole life insurance plan that costs just pennies a day. At age 21, that coverage automatically doubles to $20,000 with no increase in premiums. Plus, the plan guarantees up to $100,000 worth of insurance by age 28, regardless of your child's health or occupation. Any healthy child or grandchild 12 and under is eligible. Call now for the Gerber Life Grow Up Plan, and your first month's premium could be as low as $1.
Thanks for giving Jasmine a head start on her future, Mom.
You're welcome.
Call 1-800-652-0101. The information package is free. There is no obligation. 1-800-652-0101.
16:24 to go in the second period. Kyle Radke will serve 2 or less, Sean, for a penalty that will not make his coach too happy.
No, charging is a tough call, especially when it's in the offensive zone. As you see Johnson just getting the puck out of the zone, and Radke comes in and really hits him from behind. The play was already gone, didn't need to be done. And there's nothing worse for a coaching staff to suffer a penalty in the offensive zone, especially when you have the likes of Kyle Turris, one of the most talented players in the country, the 3rd pick overall in the draft last year, going out against her.
Second Wisconsin power play chance. Oshie is removed from the face-off circle, and now Turris is given the equal treatment. They're both taken out. North Dakota, look out. Wisconsin bench, they were ducking there as it was fired right into the end of it there. By one of their staff there at the end of the bench, down next to Marco Siki, and there's Jay Genoway. The ability he has to skate. Dave Haxtell, though, talking to him, he said, you know, felt like he didn't really settle in the way he'd like him to yesterday in the first part of that game.
He played an awful lot, though. As you look at Wisconsin's power play this season, not too great, but they were good last night, and look for their defense to be extremely active on this man advantage. They'll sneak down in low. They'll even go in front of the net. That's where McBain scored his goal last night.
Beautiful redirect. Jeffrion gets it around Finley and gets into the corner to get it first. Turris is there. Davis Drewiski, left point to McBain. Captain for Wisconsin, Drewiski. Nice job down on the ice. Oshie slow to get up, though. And TJ Oshie is just struggling to get off the ice, and now is on the bench. Flipped up top, shot, nice job by the Sioux. Their captain, Ryland Kite, to block it. 65 seconds left in this Wisconsin man advantage. Davis Drewiski challenged by Duncan, flipped it down low. And Sean, there's McBain down there where he scored the goal yesterday.
Yeah, he likes to sneak down in that play. They move Kyle Turris up high. Turris, they got to maybe close in a little bit more on him, as they're giving him too much room on that side wall. He's too talented of a player.
And Turris is all the way back in his own zone as he and Kite went in. And Kite knocked him down there, and Turris went off the goalpost. Now he's back into the play. North Dakota doing a good job here with 35 seconds left here in this penalty kill for the Sioux. Into the circle now, Davies patient as the Badgers get into position. Here comes Turris. Dumps it back. Drewski. Shot off the post. Davis Drewski, who had a 2-point day yesterday, denied there. McBain now waits. Slips it back. Badgers cycle here. Intercepted. That's a shot that came off the stick of Davies. The initial pass was intercepted and deflected. Wisconsin now with 5 seconds left in the Radke Minor. Here's Turris. This shot deflected. Score! McBain does it again. Comes in and tips it in. 1-0 Badgers.
I bet we talked about all the incredible draft picks that are in this game. This may be the most talented player on the ice in Kyle Turris. This is a sick pass as he goes backdoor right on the tape of Jamie McBain for the empty net goal. Finally, they solved Lamoureux on their 20th shot of the game. But look at this pass and the vision. Ben, that was a no-look pass on the tape backdoor to Jamie McBain. It does not get any better than that. Wayne Gretzky smiling down in Phoenix after that play.
I would say so. And McBain, he is as advertised. We talked to a lot of people during the week, and they all said that he is a very high skill and very high talent. Here's a chance now. Lamoureux, though, is going to deny Ford. And then Ford and Marteau, a little bump there afterwards. And the assistant referees come in. Listen to this crowd here in Madison. Just amazing.
Ben, this pass Kyle Turris made cross crease from almost the blue line right on the tape of the Jamie McBain. Watch this. No look. He's not even looking. He fires it right at him. He sensed where he was. That is two players understanding each other and knowing that one is going to be in the perfect spot. That pass was labeled right on the tape for Jamie McBain. And once again, Ben, the defense are involved on the offense for the Badgers.
That play is called offside. Let's go down to our own Fred Pletch, who's downstairs. Freddie, what do you got?
You know what, guys? That goal happened right at my end, and I was focusing right on Kyle Turris. Yeah, it was a no-look pass, but he looked before he got the puck, so he just knew where McBain was going to be. An incredible play by an incredible young talent.
And Ben, what's amazing to me is it was a saucer pass that he threw from the blue line that was in the air all the way until it landed directly on McBain's stick. That is so difficult to do. One of those things that maybe he picked up from all those years of practice between lacrosse and hockey. His hands are so skilled to be able just to flick your wrist and put it right on the tape. Watch how this puck is elevated the entire way until it gets right on the stick of McBain. I mean, that is a perfect pass. It doesn't get much better than that. You're going to see him playing in the NHL very shortly.
In an arena near you, certainly Kyle Turris. A couple of great plays he's made, getting his name on the score sheet this weekend so far. So now Wisconsin, as we move past the 6-minute mark here in the second period, with a 1-0 lead. And the Wisconsin defensemen, Sean, have been absolutely lethal as that shot's fired wide by Mitchell.
They have. It's such a big part of the offense, and I love what Mike Eaves does on his power play. He allows his defenseman, his high talent, Jamie McBain, to get in down low and creep in for the backdoor plays. That's 2 goals they've scored right in front of the goal center.
Mitchell with a rising shot that just pelted Lamoureux up high. Now North Dakota, look out! There's a big hit. Delivered by McBain as he laid the shot on Brad Malone. 7 minutes gone by in the second. 1-0 Wisconsin. Lamoureux went down. That's what the fans were reacting to. Back now. Pressured. Lost the puck. Miller finds it. Chorney. Here's Bina. Winds. Wanted to go down with a pass to Duncan there. Never got through. Wisconsin now carries out. Brendan Smith hasn't played since early January, and he's playing on this 4th line here today. Lamoureux had it, let it go. Bina now trying to get free. Good pressure onto this line. Duncan striding after the puck. Klubertans watches him. Duncan had it roll off his stick. Brendan Smith now off the glass and down the ice.
This pressure by Wisconsin is getting to the point where North Dakota's got to think about maybe taking a timeout or regrouping. They need to get the red line and dump the puck in and make sure that North Dakota calms down, or Wisconsin calms down a little bit, because there's no pressure right now going the other way.
There's Kyle Turris, Mike Eaves His team came out, Sean. They came out just like they came out yesterday against Denver to start this game with just so much energy. And the big question was, coming into this regional, they're going to be rusty, and they haven't played, and they play 5 games in 35 days. Yeah. Been anything but.
And how would their energy be? How would their how physical would they be? Could they maintain it? Are they in shape enough? And I'll tell you, I didn't think they'd come out tonight and be as energetic as they were, just because it's tough 2 nights in a row to play with that much emotion and energy. And I think they're better tonight.
Out shooting North Dakota by 10. Vandevelde's line is on.
Please refrain from doing that.
And the public address announcer was informing the fans here at the Kohl Center to please stop throwing coins on the ice. That was the reason for the delay. Vandevelde now trying to get free. He's tied up pretty good in the corner there. No call made. It'll be kept in now by Finley. Finley didn't get it through. Here's Turris. He springs Davies. Here goes Michael Davies in. Holds Lamoureux. What a stop! Badgers had it, lost it. Swept out of there nicely by Kite. What a save!
What a great save by Lamoureux, but once again, you see the vision and the skill of Kyle Turris to make a pass right on the tape of Michael Davies, and he did a great job of delaying the shot, but oh my goodness, big-time save by Jean-Philippe Lamoureux.
Break in the action, and the only goal in the hockey game. Off the stick of Turris. McBain is second of the regional. Wisconsin leads North Dakota 1-0 here in Madison.
The New York Giants are Super Bowl champions. Celebrate their amazing victory with Sports Illustrated's exclusive championship package, featuring this must-have NFL Films DVD, The New York Giants Super Bowl 42 Champions. Plus, this limited edition hardcover commemorative book captures the incredible Giants with SI's famous writing and photography. Go online to SITVoffer.com or call now to get both free with a paid subscription. 56 issues for only $1.59 an issue. Save 64% off the cover price. Use your credit card and get this officially licensed football honoring the champion Giants. Designed exclusively for SI, it features scores from the entire season and includes a display stand and certificate of authenticity. Don't miss this exclusive offer. Go to SITVoffer.com or call now to get the official DVD, the commemorative book, and the exclusive football.
Go online to SITVoffer.com or call 800-541-2400 right now.
You are watching the NCAA Hockey Midwest Regional Finals as the Wisconsin Badgers take on the North Dakota Fighting Sioux. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our action. Back here in Madison, Wisconsin, the Badgers on top 1-0. 2:57 remaining in the second period. And a face-off to the right of Jean-Philippe Lamoureux.
And there's the pass by Turris on the goal backdoor to Jamie McBain. Right on the tape, the #3 pick overall in the draft, put it perfectly in place. And Jean-Philippe Lamoureux has been the story for the Fighting Sioux. He's made save after save after save. Most of them have been point-blank chances, spectacular. North Dakota, they need to get tougher in front of their goaltender, start knocking some guys down.
Sioux on the face-off. They have it. Battle forward at the line. Miller gets the puck, finds Oshie. Oshie on the move, trying to drag it, get around the defense. Can't. Jeffrion swept it outside the line. Penalty upcoming.
Another power play chance for Wisconsin. Dave Axtell could not be too excited. We'll take a peek at this penalty as going to the box for North Dakota is going to be Brad Miller on the trip. Clearly a trip as Jeffrion gets knocked down. This powerful Wisconsin power play, which has been nothing short of exceptionally. Their execution, Ben, to me has been impressive as Kyle Turris gets the puck on the high wall and he just throws the puck to whoever he wants right on their stick, and it seems like there's nothing North Dakota can do to stop him.
Third straight penalty the Sioux has taken. Fourth power play chance for the Badgers. You know, something following up on what you're talking about with Turris. Mike Eaves even said to us on Friday, he said, you know, we haven't played in a long time. We haven't played a lot of games in the last month. he said that can certainly benefit Kyle Turris, he's had an absolute whirlwind of a year, really. I think we're seeing what this young man can do. You and I and Fred firsthand here this weekend. He has been absolutely crisp and very good on the ice in the power play. 17% for the Badgers.
They scored a goal tonight really on the power play, which it had just expired. The player was not even on the ice yet. But that man right there, Kyle Turris, is the reason this team's up 1-0 with that perfect pass on the stick of McBain. And look for him up high on the wall to distribute the puck.
North Dakota, Genoway gets away from Davies, can't get it out. Good keep by Drewiski. Now goes back to Genoway. Genoway off the skate, is trying to spring Oshie. Duncan now comes up. Ryan Duncan. Haven't called his name much tonight. And North Dakota has really had a hard time generating real good shot opportunities. Let's see what Turris does now. Cranks it up. Two North Dakota defenders watch him. Fell down, but still made the pass. Good work from Oshie. He waits. Duncan joins. Stick on the ice for Duncan. Duncan shoots. Was going far post and missed the net. 90 seconds left in the period.
Great job by Oshie competing for that puck on the wall. Duncan and Oshie need to get going here. North Dakota needs them to start getting more involved in the play and creating opportunities for their team.
40 seconds left. This power play chance for Wisconsin. 70 seconds left in the period. Dina down there trying to dig it free from Patrick Johnson. It slides out of there. Street working in the corner. Ubertans up top. Nice play down there to Street. Ford lets it go for Johnson. Cycle down there to the Badgers. Johnson now at the hash mark. Golubeff, he's a dangerous weapon, is Golubeff, number 27. Quick shot, jumps into the play. Here he goes, one times it. Bolton puck, they score! Off the end boards, came out front. 2-0, Wisconsin.
Well, Ben, sometimes the only way he can beat a goalie who's playing as well as Lamoureux is with a shot that comes off the back of the boards. Right off the wall, hits Lamoureux in the back of the legs, and ends up in the back of the net. This is a great setup and a good work on the wall by Johnson as he was working hard with his partner. Patrick Johnson makes a nice pass there right on the stick of Cody Golubeff. And watch, it just comes right off the wall and hits Lamoureux in the behind. Right off the back wall, takes a weird bounce right off the back of Lamoureux and in the back of the net. And that was probably one of the only ways you're going to score on tonight.
Hit him in the leg there, the left leg, he reached. Wisconsin now up 2-0. Ben Street gets the goal.
They're giving it to Ben Street, it looks like. And that would be his 14th goal of the season.
Came into this regional with 13. None on the power play. Here's another chance. Good chance there from Genoway. Oshie now trying to work. Sweeps it back for Duncan.
Delayed penalty.
Indeed it is out front. North Dakota Miller. And Wisconsin is going to snap a string of 3 straight North Dakota players going to the sin bin. And 9.5 seconds remaining here in this period. The NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament continues all weekend on ESPN and ESPN2 with the Elite Eight. For more information on the 2008 Women's Basketball Tournament, go to NCAA.com, the official online home for all 88 NCAA championships.
And Wisconsin's going to be short-handed here. North Dakota's going to go to the power play. Only 9 seconds left in the period, Ben, but they need to get some shots on goal, get some energy going towards Shane Conley, as he has not seen much pressure in this game, only 18 shots on goal.
So North Dakota, with just 5 seconds remaining here. Flipped out front, Vandevelde. 1 second remaining in the period here. I was going to say North Dakota, unless they get one here off the draw, will have close to about a minute, minute 50 to work with to start the third. On a clean sheet of ice, it'll be imperative they come out and cash it.
Yeah, they're going to need to get one right there. That's a good point, Ben, that it's going to be on a clean sheet of ice. 30-19 are the shots. The score reads 2-0 Wisconsin, bouncing around and
Sioux made a good effort there as Vandevelde was in front. Listen to this crowd here in Madison as the Badgers lead 2-0 after 40.
Nice period by Wisconsin. Ben, they continued the pressure, the energy, and the enthusiasm on the ice is evident in their play. They have come out, and I really think dominated both periods. Ben, they have 30 shots on goal through 2 periods. North Dakota needs to come out in this last frame and make sure they play physical and try to get a goal on that man advantage early on.
This season will be over if they don't come back in this hockey game. Here's one more look, Sean, at the goal as Golobeff let her go.
Yeah, off the back of J.P. Lamoureux as he was scrambling to get back to the net. And those bounces sometimes go your way.
Homeowners, has your adjustable rate mortgage gone up, way up? Fix it at Zoom Credit. At the speed of light, get a fixed interest rate that's refreshingly low. With one application, you'll receive up to 4 offers from our network of lenders. Apply now at Zoom275.com. Go to Zoom Credit for home purchases and refinances, car loans, cash advances. Consolidate your debts and save money every month. Apply online at Zoom275.com for low-interest credit cards. Zoom Credit even has credit cards that help rebuild your credit. Everyone is approved. No matter what your credit score, go to Zoom and watch it soar. Apply online at Zoom275.com. That's Zoom275.com. Your lower interest rates, new home, new car, extra cash are just seconds away. Apply online now at Zoom275.com. Zoom Credit. People tested, credit approved.
Lenders, join the Zoom Credit Network today.
It's intermission of the NCAA Hockey Midwest Regional Final as the Wisconsin Badgers take on the North Dakota Fighting Sioux. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our action after these messages.
Whether it's fire danger, a serious fall, or other type of emergency, Life Alert is there for you.
The first time I fell in that bedroom and I couldn't reach the phone.
When you have a heart attack like I did and there's no one there, Life Alert was there for me.
Having a secure feeling through Life Alert is ideal.
My independence is possible because of it.
Now, Life Alert can also protect you in a fire emergency with a system that automatically notifies our monitoring center.
Thanks to Life Alert, you can live alone without ever being alone. And that's why I wear one.
All senior citizens should have Life Alert.
Please call 1-800-914-6100 for free information about Life Alert. That's 1-800-914-6100 or visit us on the web at the address on your screen. Don't delay. Call us now at 1-800-914-6100.
Come in. Looks like the med school scouts are out early today.
There are over 380,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of them will be going pro in something other than sports. To learn more, go to ncaa.org.
NCAA Hockey Championship coverage is presented by Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Our score as we get set to begin the third period. One of these two teams, their season will come to an end. The other will advance to the Frozen Four. It's Wisconsin 2, North Dakota 0. It's a true pleasure to be in this building and a part of this contest with Sean Richland. Fred Pletch downstairs, and let's check in with Freddie. Freddie, what do you got downstairs?
Well, obviously an unbelievable atmosphere here as this red wave tries to cheer the Badgers on to a completely unexpected Frozen Four appearance it would be for the North Dakota Fighting Sioux. The message is simple coming out of the dressing room. Guys, we have to leave everything we have on the ice. Leave it all on the ice. There's no other options. Down by 2 with 20 to go.
Great, Fred. Thank you so much. Sean, right there, those numbers do not favor the Sioux, but they do have 1:51 of power play time to start the period.
Yeah, this power play is going to be huge for their team. Look for TJ Oshie. Dave Haxel's got to look for his leaders. Ryan Duncan, TJ Oshie, Taylor Chorney, and Jake Genoway. They need to come out on this power play and make a difference.
Matt Shigos, our referee, makes sure the goaltenders are set. North Dakota. This their chance here to get on the scoreboard. See what they do. 20 minutes away from sending the fourth team to Denver, Colorado for the Frozen Four. Here's Duncan. Snaps a shot, missed the net. Puck comes out. Glove down, Oshie behind the net. Approaching 90 seconds left. Power play here for North Dakota. They won just once when trailing after 2 all year. Third time these teams have met this year. This one, everything on the line. Bina snaps a shot. Chorney will get there. Chorney sends it in deep. Slowed up. This is Van de Velde. Band on that pass, and the Badgers let it get outside. It rolls outside the line.
Well, so far, North Dakota showing a little more energy in this period. You can see they have a little more bite to their game as they're winning battles to loose pucks.
Less than 60 seconds to go in this power play chance. 4 players trying to dig it free down there. Van de Velde gets it free to Duncan. 3 goals yesterday. They could use the 4th of the weekend. Big time here, could the Sioux. Bina fires one off the mark. Oshie first to it. 40 seconds left. North Dakota power play chance. Duncan laid it back. Bina quickly up top. Chorney. Oshie, top of the circle, makes the move. Chorney, one-time shot off a skate. Bina trying to get there. Street gets position and clears it.
Once again, we've seen on both power plays, the defenseman Bina was down low there, looking for a redirect as Chorney shot the puck through. A nice job by Bina getting in there low.
15 seconds to go. Power play chance, North Dakota. Up the middle, here comes Miller. Miller with a pitching wedge that just came off his stick the wrong way, Sean, unless that was off the Wisconsin stick, but it didn't look like it.
In this period, North Dakota has to come out and try to get a goal early. 2-goal lead is tough for Wisconsin.
Here at the Kohl Center, Madison, Wisconsin, 3rd seeded Wisconsin, number 1 seeded North Dakota, fighting Sioux, the 3rd overall seed in the tournament, with Fred Pletch downstairs, Sean Richland upstairs. My name is Ben Holden. It's so great to be here, and it's great to have you with us. As Wisconsin, North Dakota, just their 2nd meeting ever in the NCAA postseason. North Dakota won in '82 and won the title. Wisconsin has successfully killed off the North Dakota power play. Finley with a big heavy shot. Never got through. That's been a problem. North Dakota, they have not gotten a lot of shots through from outside the top of the circles.
Wisconsin's defense to me has been impressive, not only offensively, but defensively. They did a good job of eliminating chances.
Here's a chance now, bouncing, and it goes by Connolly. Kozak now on the ice. Here come the Badgers. Davies, he's got a great set of skills, and he backhanded that one. And it stays out of the net. He is exciting.
Oh, he's an opportunistic player. He can create offense from anywhere. It's a nice compliment to Kyle Turris and Blake Defron. These 2 guys, this line tonight has been everything they were promoted to be.
They have been super in every aspect. Done a shot. Lamoureux will cover it up.
Ben, watch the move on this opportunity by Mike Davis. He brings it in, Getaway gets going the wrong way. He goes to the backhand, and Lamoureux just barely gets his arm on the shot. But watch this move, full speed, coming right at you. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice move and a good opportunity. And you can see the speed at which he did that move at. He did not stop moving his feet the entire time. Very difficult to do.
Fred Pletch downstairs with more. Freddie.
Well, Michael Davies, 6 goals and 11 points in the past 10 games, playing with Turris and Jeffrey on. Mikey's had one of the great lines of the weekend. He said he used to cheat on the dark side of offense, but since Davies no longer cheats, is in the offensive zone, he gets back defensively. Make sure pucks get out, guys.
It was a great line when he said that. He's playing a complete game now, and I think he's better for it. As you can see, his game has developed significantly since the beginning of the year.
Ford lays on the body there. North Dakota. Marteau snapped it into the corner. This is Ryland Kite trying to settle it, connect and cycle down low with his line mate Watkins. Brattonow's got the puck, turns, fires, Kipe in front, turns, scores! Ryland Kipe has made it 2-1.
Well, the captain comes through for Dave Haxtell's team. Ryland Kipe, the 6'1" senior from Saskatchewan, buries a nice chance in front. And this is a good job by this line of Van de Velde and Watkins of their forecheck. And burying the opportunity. Boy, they needed this one. As you see, the traffic's in front, Conley's down. Ryland Kipe spins and fires, and it sneaks through the glove and the body. This may be what the Fighting Sioux need to get him going, Ben.
Nothing like your captain coming through with your season on the line. It's a freshman. He suffered an elbow to the head. He was suffering post-concussion symptoms for a long amount of time, and it took him a year and a half to get over it. And Dave Haxtell told us the other day he's an honest hockey player, quiet guy, the glue of our team, and he has come through with a big goal to make it 2-1. Chorney, watch there, found Kozak. And now, Sean, this is something, too, we talked with Dave Haxtell about earlier today, you, myself, and Fred. He said he wouldn't be afraid to move Kozak up to that line with Duncan and Oshie, and he's done it.
Well, I think it's a good decision. You've got to start creating offense, and Kozak has got a big shot. And if he gets those opportunities...
Dolan, that was a dangerous chance. Here comes Oshie. We'll see what Kozak does. Here's Duncan off the post, and it goes in! Ryan Duncan's tied it at 2-2!
Well, this is what high-end talent will do for you. Ryan Duncan, last year's Hobie Baker winner, gets a nice drop pass by T.J. Oshie driving the net, and he puts a picture-perfect shot off the pipe and in the net. Conley had no chance, Ben. What a setup by Oshie and a perfect pass on the tape of Ryan Duncan for his 18th snipe of the season. Watch Oshie drive hard wide, cuts to the middle, leaves the drop pass in the vacated space, and Duncan buries it off the pipe. What a perfect goal, and the change of lines created some magic for Dave Haxtell. A great coaching decision by one of the most talented young coaches in the country.
Yes, it did. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-2 game here in Madison. 15:32 to go in this third. Dave Haxtell, you just see the intensity in his face. How bad his players want this game. We'll take a break. 15.5 to go. Oshie on the move. Duncan scores his 4th goal of the weekend, and we're tied at 2-2.
Bring your favorite team home with Glidden Team Colors paint, the true colors of true fans. Team Colors paint, exclusively from Glidden and only at the Home Depot.
Amanda Beard, record-breaking swimmer. Are you ready to shock the world?
I don't know.
Amanda, you're a GoDaddy girl now, right? It's national TV. You showing them off is gonna be huge.
All right. .com names from $1.99 at GoDaddy.com.
Wow, I've never seen anyone with 7.
I have 7.
Yeah, but I like hers better.
North Dakota fans fired up, and rightfully so, because Ryan Duncan has made it 2-2 after Kite made it 2-1.
Well, watch T.J. Oshie drive the lane, and he leaves the puck in the spot he vacated, and Duncan, the sniper, buries it for the 18th of the season. You need your best players to be your best players down the stretch, and the big boys stepped up for Dave Haxtell.
That was the formula yesterday, as Lamoureux was spectacular in beating Princeton. Duncan had the hat trick. Oshie had a couple of assists. I still can't believe that's Ryan Duncan's first career hat trick. That amazed me when we heard that. All the goals he scored, but never had 3. Jeffrey on with a body check at the end of the Sioux bench. Coming up on the 5-minute mark, the winner goes to Denver in the Frozen Four to take on Jerry York's Boston College Eagles, who outlasted Miami 4-3 today in Worcester. Vandevelde, he fires the shot right there down into the breadbasket of Connolly to make the save.
And Ryan Duncan, such a big, powerful player. Look what he did last night as he came in. He scored a big goal on the side as he went glove over Zane Kalemba, and then he went blocker side, beat him there for the 2nd goal, both on the PP, and then he buried the empty netter for 3 snipes in his first hat trick of his career. But he is a big-time player, and tonight he's shown up again and scored his 18th goal of the year here. Bennett, I wouldn't be surprised if this game tightens up a little bit with what's at stake. It's been a little run and gun here. Look for both teams to try to chip it in and chip it out from now on and not take too many chances.
Ryan Duncan now 65 career goals, the most among active WCHA players. The young man has never missed a game in his career, and he has been so clutch so many times for this North Dakota team. Here's a chance, pipe in. He got another good chance there and fired it wide.
It's amazing the change of dimension of a game, how much North Dakota is now all over Wisconsin.
Here's Cut. Had his pocket picked, though, by Street. Johnson now slips it ahead to Ford. Johnson overskated the puck. Kite now trying to connect there. Couldn't, though, with Watkins. It goes in on Connolly.
Such a game of momentum. We've seen an incredible change. I love the coaching move by Dave Haxtell, moving Oshie, Duncan, and putting Kozak up on that line. It just seems like it just infused them with energy, and now they're coming out with a ton more confidence.
Ryan Duncan there, and Fred Pletch, I know, has more on Ryan Duncan. Freddie.
Well, it was kind of a technicality, Ben, when you mentioned he's never missed a game in his career, 131 straight now, but on February 2nd, he was ejected from a game after just 7 seconds. That was game 116. He went up to the press box and he said, I was on the edge of my seat, didn't know what to do. I just never want that to happen to me again. So that was the high point of Duncan's career last night with a hat trick. The low point, I'm sure, came back on February 2nd.
Yeah, Fred, and I remember that game. It was against Minnesota and Mariucci, too. It was right off the opening draw. So what's one more question, Fred, is North Dakota's on the move here. In terms of the energy down there, put it into words. Get back to Fred later, I suppose. Ben Grotting slipped it in. Finley kept it out of harm's way. Long pass for Oshie. Play whistled, and it's called offsides with 13:10 left here in the third period.
TJ Oshie has been dominant in this third period. Whatever was said in that locker room in between has worked because the top guys have come out with a little more fire in their belly, and they're out. Dave Haxtell's got to be excited because the momentum is going his way.
Fred, you back with us now?
Yep.
The atmosphere down there, put it into words for us.
Well, you know what? The term desperate hockey, I think, is overused, but, you know, the way that the momentum was in the Wisconsin favor in the first 40 minutes, it's been a complete turnaround, and desperate hockey is exactly what the Fighting Sioux have to play, and that's what they're doing.
Terrific, Fred. Thank you. Turris played it out of harm's way. Martin's getting to it first. 12:45 remaining here in this third period. Shots 34-23 Wisconsin. 2-2 the score. Kite and Duncan early on here in this third. 3:33 and 4:20 the times. This will bounce in on Lamoureux, and he'll cover up with 12 and a half left.
Well, Lamoureux was a big reason why they were still in this game to start. And his father maybe been a little bit of a prophet in between periods there, saying 2-goal lead is the worst lead you can have.
He did. He told Fred that downstairs. And the score by the period, Wisconsin 2-0 after 40. And he showed the graphic, North Dakota 1-24 when trailing after 2. But they have tied it up 2-2. Their captain, Kite, started it. He's on the draw. Goes to Wisconsin. Here's Smith with a shot. Hit his own line mate in front. Bendixson now. Ryland Kite. High off the glass. Stays in play and then went into the bench. Wisconsin Badgers. They have won 8 straight postseason games in this state. They're going for what would be, Sean, their 6th consecutive NCAA tournament win. North Dakota trying to make it another Frozen Four appearance.
North Dakota's had a nice run the last few years there, making it to the Frozen Four each of those years. That is tough to do with how talented college hockey is, and the guys coming and going, and they've lost a lot of talent. But still, they end up getting back there.
Finley, as the net came off, as he swept around the net, did Finley. The big boy, 6'7", 245, first-round pick of Washington. He and Oshie, both first-round picks the same year in 05.
And Joe Finley, partner Shea Genoway, is about 5'8". There's almost a foot between the two. And these guys play a very different style game, but it works out pretty well as Finley kind of lays back and Genoway rushes the puck up. It comes all over the place to create offense, and Finley's the rock back there to make sure it doesn't go too awry.
Right on cue, he gets the puck back there. Trying to protect it, keep it away from Ben Street. Oshie comes in, he'll lift it out. Back on the ice with Kozak and Duncan. Kozak, see a pep in his step, even more than he had already. Skating out there with Duncan and Oshie. Duncan sends it in back behind the net. Inside of 12 minutes remaining here in this third period of play. Oshie on it. Makes a move. Stick handles around a couple of Badgers. Fires the shot. Snared with the glove. Penalty upcoming. Matt Chigos making the call. And the Badgers are going to be short. North Dakota has scored twice here in the period. They get a power play when we come back.
What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends, with a little help from my friends.
At Hampton, we love having you here.
Enjoy a world of freedom with Indulgebath. Getting into your tub has never been easier. The comfortable built-in seat ensures complete safety. The hydrotherapy jets are therapeutic, and the adjustable shower head can be used while sitting or standing. Indulgebath gives you more great features for your money, and there's a worry-free warranty. You could receive a $750 cash rebate. Call now for your free information pack. Indulgebath, the world's best walk-in tubs, made in the USA.
North Dakota 2-2 with Wisconsin. Ryan McDonough will serve 2 or less. And Sean, North Dakota now with a chance to take its first lead in the game on the ensuing power play.
I'll take a peek at this penalty as Ryan McDonough gets his hands up, contact to the head. Just got it up as Oshie jumped into him as he pushed up there, and a tough penalty. But when you're playing well, you create your own chances, and that's what's happening now. North Dakota's working hard, and they're forcing Wisconsin to take penalties, which is giving them, obviously, the man advantage here.
So the Fighting Sioux. Third power play chance in the hockey game. Ganaway had it roll off his stick. Wisconsin's penalty killing has been extremely good the entire weekend to this point.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of pressuring on the wall. I like how aggressive they are. They don't let you get set up. They force the puck down the ice and make it tough for you to get any kind of control of the puck.
Lubertans leading the charge. Jeffrey-on slipped it over there. Miller with Jaworski back. Miller drives in, throws it in front, sticked away by Connolly. And the Badgers smartly down the ice.
You have to smartly send it down. Don't do anything fancy. Make them come 200 feet all the way down on you.
70 seconds left here in this North Dakota power play opportunity. Duncan was trying to go rink wide to Oshie. What a move there to get around street by Oshie. Duncan throws it across the rink, trying to connect with Oshie. Chorney fires it in hard. Vandevelde, the big rugged forward, number 29. Oshie sets up Chorney. That's deflected off of Bendixson. Puck loose. Golovac can't get to it. Oshie, good work. Wheels back, had to escape the pressure of Ben Street. Chorney, half a minute left. He plays catch with Vina. The pass, though, intercepted. Bendixson. Lamoureux is going to come out. He'll keep it away from Street.
Wow, that was almost a colossal mistake by North Dakota, and a good recovery by J.P. Lamoureux as he came out and played the puck nicely and calmly to his player.
Final seconds, 10 seconds, in fact, left in this power play chance. Here's Duncan, fires. That did not miss by much. Oshie, double teamed over there. Lubertans chops it out. McDonough served the time. Badgers full strength.
Yeah, once again, a nice job by Wisconsin on the short-handed opportunity there, as they did not allow a shot through, I don't believe, on the entire power play.
9:20 remaining in the period. 2-2 our score. Watkins and Jaworski there pressuring him. Watkins, tight quarters down there with his line mate. Kite back out on the ice. Kite trying to get it free to Fratton. Good setup there as Watkins got a shot. Another chance. This line, Sean, has come alive.
Well, they have. They turned this game around for North Dakota, as Coach Haxtell loves when they do good cycling and board work. And this is hard battle, and they're winning right now.
Kite sweeps it up top. Snapped in by Jones. Dolan not going to get it out. They need to go harder than that. Jeffrey on. Laid on the body there on Jones. Jones lost the left mitt. gathers that. Approaching 8 minutes remaining in the third. Mardo finds the open man. Miller stepped into one. It was deflected, though, off of McDonough, out of play, and the clock stopped with 8:19 remaining. College softball continues on ESPNU Wednesday night as the number 19 Lady Bears take on the Texas Longhorns. Softball on ESPNU Wednesday night, 7 Eastern. For more information, log on to ESPNU.com.
And Ben, Coach Haxtell talked when he chatted with us. He said, one of the things I really like about my team is when we get the puck in the zone and we establish a forecheck and we cycle. But what that does almost more importantly is it gives Lamoureux a break, because he's had so many shots on goal in this game.
You're not kidding. 34 shots. 32 stops for Lamoureux, who faced 39, stopped 38, and was half a minute away from a shutout yesterday. And his squad won 5-1 here today. Trying to make it a 4th consecutive trip to the Frozen Four are the Fighting Sioux. Right in on Connolly. Good shot by Miller. He's at the end of a shift. He'll have to get off. Genoway's down deep. The defenseman Oshie's back on with his line. Icing called with 7:34 left here in the third. Break in the action for Madison. 2-2 the score. The winner moves on to the Frozen Four.
I couldn't believe how much I was paying for health insurance before, but Mega specializes in affordable health insurance for families and for people like me who don't get health insurance where we work.
Stop struggling to figure out how you can get affordable health insurance. If you're one of 45 million Americans without it, call the number on your screen right now to get affordable health insurance with the Mega Life and Health Insurance Company.
I was struggling to find affordable health insurance for my family. What appealed to me about Mega is that I could tailor a plan that fit our needs, as well as our budget.
I'm responsible for providing health insurance for my family. I work hard, and I deserve a company that works hard for me. Mega, they saved me time and money. They got the coverage I needed at the price I could afford.
Mega has been America's solution for affordable health insurance for over 20 years. To get a plan that's tailored to fit your needs, call the number on the screen right now.
Do what we did. Call today.
Look there at the North Dakota Fighting Sioux bench, their coaching staff. They have owned this third period here. 2 goals, it's 2-2 with 7.5 to go.
They've done a great job in this period of getting pucks to the net. Now they have 26 shots on goal, and I love the switch of the lines that Coach Dave Haxtell did. He mentioned that he may do this from time to time, put Kozak up with Duncan and Oshie. Nothing against Brad Miller, but they need a little bit of energy in that line.
Kozak on that face-off. It's controlled by Wisconsin. Jeffrey couldn't get it through center. The Badgers, though, get it in. Chorney snaps the feed too far, and Kozak, though, will stride in after it. Keep those feet moving. He has got a special shot, does Kozak. Scored a beautiful goal yesterday. Hit Tony Molina down the ice at Coast. Tony had to be quick there to get out of the way. Kozak off his stick. Right to Davies. Kozak, good play. Poked it away. Duncan waits for it center, and he sends it in deep.
This is an interesting matchup that was just on the ice. Turris was out there against Oshie's line, and typically Coach Mike Eves does not like to go with power against power, so that was one that was changed up quickly by actually Dave Haxtell.
Finley, Genoway's ready to fire off the heel of his stick, though, and Wisconsin 3-on-2. They come. Here's Davies, gets the defenseman down, holds, goes around. Good shot, good save, Lamoureux. And now Genoway. This young man can flat out fly. He brings it in. Back! What a shot! What a save by Connolly!
Wow, Matt Watkins laid into this shot. A perfect pass by Genoway right on the tape, and Conley does the splits and snares it out of the air with a big glove. Nice save by Conley, the junior from Pennsylvania. Nice pass by Genoway right on the tape of Watkins. He lets her fly, and you see the big-time save by Conley. Wow, that was a big one.
Numbers tonight on Connolly. Lamoureux stopped 33. 2-2. Mitchell He's bumped by Zajac. Riding in after the puck with Jones. Dolan trying to work back there. Number 16, Mitchell's going to find it. Big fella can let her go. Got a good shot. Throws it in front. Miller. And rolls it inside the zone. Angle snapped it off the glass hard on the end wall there. North Dakota. Zajac couldn't get to it. Will be kept in momentarily. Then it comes outside the line by Jones. Here's Mitchell. Then Grotting. Mitchell. Shot never got through, but it bounced in on Lamoureux, and he had to be quick to cover up there with 5:33 left.
A good job of driving hard to the zone by Wisconsin as Sean Dolan came in wide and took a nice shot. J.P. Lamoureux once again there to make the save. That was an unbelievable save by Shane Conley on that last shot by Matt Watkins. To see the shots on goal there, but Shane Conley last night I thought was a big difference why they came out ahead of Denver. There's a lot of chances that Denver had. He made some nice saves, and tonight he's been sharp.
Very sharp. Both these goaltenders have. And Fred, downstairs quickly to you. You got more on Connolly?
I don't know if you guys have seen, he's got the Superman logo on the back of his helmet, and that journal he keeps, the big headline was take control, make them believe. Another notation read, make it the best version of me, and that save was a Superman version save for sure.
Very good. And a look at the journal that he loaned to Fred yesterday, and had to, of course, he probably had to chase Fred down to get it back, but it was nice of him to let Fred look at it, and look at his helmet there on the back, the Man of Steel logo. So
that was a really impressive save that he made in that last shot there. As you look, the junior from PA makes a big save.
Coming up on 5 minutes left here in the third period. Winner goes on to Denver. Finley's banged against the end wall. Stratton couldn't get it. McDonough looks ahead. Off the stick of Ford. Ganaway down there below us. Patrick Johnson able to get it in. Ben Street broke his stick. He's got to go to the bench, and Finley's going to set up shop here. Wisconsin gets fresh personnel on the ice. Chess match from here on out. 4.5 to go. Ganaway didn't get it out. Bomb back for Brendan Smith. Smith down there against Finley. Finley sent it back around. This is going to go down inside the Badger end, but it's not going to go far enough for icing. And McBain, who's been impressive this weekend, snaps the pass ahead for Bombach. Bendixson, he's going into the corner with Ganaway. Working out there. Wisconsin got it in front. Lifted out of there by Miller. Zajac, he'll go in and pressure the puck back there. It's Drewiski. We're under 4 minutes to go here in Madison. Mardo. Jones races over there, sends it all the way around. Brendan Smith closing it on the puck. Mardo there as well. Icing called. 3:35 left in the third. We'll take another break here from the Kohl Center. 2-2 North Dakota, Wisconsin tied up.
You've done your research.
We went on cars.com, we compared models side by side, and I didn't have to resort to plan B.
Oh, what's plan B?
I was gonna have you eat these brownies, which I mixed with a horse laxative.
Excuse me.
My husband kind of has a sweet tooth.
Reason number 12 why you should own a ThermoSpa's hot tub. They require no attachment to your home's plumbing. Simply fill it with a garden hose and plug it in. ThermoSpa's unique thermofiltration system is completely built in and filters the water an incredible 144 times a day, so your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. All you need to do is enjoy yourself every day of the year. Call to receive a free DVD and 48-page brochure and learn the most important reason. Buying direct, you can own a ThermoSpa for only a few dollars a day. Call now and we'll include free delivery, free chemicals, and a $400 cash coupon. This $1,000 offer is free.
Call 800-578-3939.
ThermoSpas. Luxurious hot tubs made affordable.
Commitment creates champions. Dedication, perseverance, and teamwork are hallmarks of those who achieve. The NCAA is proud to say thank you to our corporate champions and partners who recognize the important role of athletics and education. By supporting them, you help us create America's champions for tomorrow.
2-2 Wisconsin, North Dakota with 3:35 left here in the third period of play. Wisconsin, after 40, led 2-0. North Dakota's come back, and they've controlled this third period so far. To tie it at 2-2 on goals by Kite, his 8th, Duncan's 18th. Off the face-off, Davies over in that neighborhood. Jeffreyon getting to it for Wisconsin. Dave Hackstall calls on Oshie's line with Duncan. Kozek here once again. They're going head-to-head with Turris, Davies, and Jeffreyon for the Badgers. Turris driving the net. Turris there! Off his stick, and Lamoureux wins the battle that time.
Davies made a great pass there, and Turris unable to corral it. Take a look at the replays. Davies patient with the puck, makes a beautiful pass, just barely gets deflected by Taylor Chorney, and it just threw Turris off enough where he couldn't get it cleanly on his stick. North Dakota was fortunate because you don't want him to get it on his stick in front of the net.
Lamoureux has been exceptional the last 2 days. Kite on the draw. He's been pretty good here in this third period, too. In front off the pad of Lamoureux. That was Mitchell. With a big, long reach. He goes down on the far side. Grodin gives it back to him. Lamoureux with a stop. Badgers around the front of the net. And that just missed.
So close. What a great opportunity. Grodin sent it just over the net.
Watkins on the move. He's had great jump here in the third. On this line with Kite and Fratton. Kite controls. Watched by Jeffreyon. Ryland Kite, the senior, wants to go to Denver before he takes off that North Dakota jersey for good. 2:20 left in the third period. Bertans, he eluded Vandevelde. Vandevelde got a stick. Turris right back out on the ice here. Off the North Dakota defense back there. Bina had it, rolled off his stick. Now it rolls ahead to Zajac. Zajac, he's watched by Engel. 2 minutes left here in the third.
Every single fan in the building on their feet cheering on the Badgers and the Sioux. And this effort tonight is nothing short of spectacular. The WCHA should be proud of these two teams and the effort they put forth.
Zajac. Connolly down to cover up. 1:39 left here in the third here in Madison, Wisconsin. The Kohl Center. Wisconsin Badgers, North Dakota Fighting Sioux with Sean Ritzel upstairs, Fred Pletch downstairs. My name is Ben Holden. It's so great to be here, and we're so glad you're with us. And the Frozen Four so far, Sean, CCHA with 2 in, Hockey East with 1. The WCHA will have 1 in as well. April 10th it begins. The only question remains, which one of these teams will it be? 90 seconds left in the third. Out of the reach of Chorney. This will be an icing. Schonel close to a handful of goals, and here's the action.
The first goal, beautiful pass by Turris, back door to Jamie McBain as he buries it behind Jean-Philippe Lamoureux. Second goal, not as pretty as Cody Goldberg rips it off the back of the boards. Comes off the back of J.P. Lamoureux and ends up in the back of the net to put the Badgers up 2-0. Third period's been a different story as North Dakota has dominated play. First goal scored by their captain, Ryland Kipe, as he buries one behind Shane Conley. And then the second goal, a beauty by the Hobie Baker winner from 2007, Ryan Duncan. He shows why he's been such a dominant player in his career.
75 seconds left in this game, in the third period anyways. Slipped through the slot there, nobody home. Watkins couldn't connect with Kite. Pike, though, gets it back. Here's Pratt and Watkins. He's got a big shot. Deflected, though. It hit McBain. Under 60 seconds left here in the third. Street trying to find the puck there. Couldn't. Getaway. Now Street does. Winds up, fires. Lamoureux made the save. Swept out of there by Duncan. Out in front. Dangerous play. Getaway finds it. Here comes Duncan. Into the netting, and the clock stopped with 33 seconds left.
Ben, the energy in the building so good. Look at Ben Street coming in. Quick slap shot. As J.P. Lamoureux comes in with a body to block and a poor rebound, but he's fortunate no one got it. Look at the ripper by Street as he's got a heavy shot. That's why he's got 14 goals on the season. Or 13 goals on the season, rather. Boy, are faceoffs ever important this time of year? As a timeout is called by, I believe Dave Haxtell is going to call a timeout here, and that's a wise decision in this time. To be able to, Wisconsin called timeout, rather. As Mike Eaves has a defensive zone faceoff. He wants to make sure his guys are in the right position, because one simple miscue can cost you the game and a trip to the Frozen Four.
Well, the face-offs you mentioned, 45-30 in favor of Wisconsin. College baseball returns the diamond, and ESPNU Tuesday night, number 12 Rice takes on number 10 Texas. Baseball on ESPNU Tuesday night, 7 Eastern. For more information, log on to ESPNU.com. What a game this has been between these two teams battling for the right to go to the Frozen Four. As Fred Pletch joins us from downstairs, and there's the license plate indeed, Frozen Four. That's what the Badger fans want, Fred.
Well, you guys have certainly told everyone how the 8 straight victories in the state of Wisconsin by the Badgers, but North Dakota with a streak of their own on the line. On the road this season in the second game of a series, they're undefeated. 8 wins, no losses, and 1 ties. There have been a lot of happy bus rides back to Grand Forks, and they're hoping for another one here.
Final half minute. Thank you very much, Fred. We appreciate it. Here's Getaway. Thought about it, fakes it, keeps it now. Will fire. Crawley made the save, and it came right through Davis Drawiski.
Oh, beautiful save on the redirect by Shane Conley to keep his team in this game. That was a very difficult save.
Drawiski at center. Under 10 seconds left here in the third. 2-2. Next goal wins it. And the next goal, ladies and gentlemen, will come in bonus hockey here in Madison in overtime. And in fact, the last time Wisconsin advanced to the Frozen Four, it took overtime in Green Bay. We'll play overtime here in Madison to decide the final team going to Denver and the Frozen Four.
Speed, intensity, excitement. From the first face-off to the final celebration, the fastest game on 2 feet is on ESPNU all season long.
Make a U-turn as soon as possible. Make a U-turn as soon as possible.
Okay.
Turn right in 500 feet.
Where are you taking me?
Turn right.
But
Turn
I did make a...
Turn
Okay,
right.
I'm supposed to...
Turn right. Turn right.
Huh. Phillips 66.
Right.
Listen to your car. It'll tell you it wants the hard-working gas from Phillips 66, specially formulated to clean fuel injectors, reduce emissions, and above all, help maximize mileage with every tank. Make your car very happy and help maximize mileage with Phillips 66, hard-working gas.
Starting a new garden doesn't have to be backbreaking. Not when you have the Mantis Tiller Cultivator. It does all the hard work for you. The powerful 2-cycle engine spins the patented tines deep into the soil. It cuts through the hardest clay and tangled weeds, yet maneuvers nimbly through the tightest spaces. Now get this amazing Mantis at huge factory direct savings. Plus, we'll give you this border edger free. Call now for complete information.
Call 1-800-396-3535.
It's intermission of the NCAA Hockey Midwest Regional Final as the Wisconsin Badgers take on the North Dakota Fighting Sioux. Due to time constraints, we move ahead in our action after these messages.
When we had taken the step to meet face-to-face, I was terrified.
When I walked in and I saw her standing over there, she was so beautiful, I freaked out.
Experience what it feels like when attraction is ignited by deep compatibility.
I felt like I'd known him forever.
We sat down next to each other and didn't run out of stuff to say a year and a half later.
It all starts with your personality profile. And right now you can review your matches for free. eHarmony.com.
Dougie.
Dude, the game.
Nah, I'm registering domain names at GoDaddy.com.
Dude.
Registering domains at GoDaddy is like,
sweet love?
Yes.
Right, like your first kiss?
Yup.
Like rose petals on satin sheets?
Mm-hmm. There.
Oh, okay.
Well, our first game of the day here on ESPNU, that went to overtime as Boston College eliminated Rico Blasi and his Miami Redhawks 4-3. This game will go to OT as well in the overtime numbers this season. Wisconsin has yet to win. North Dakota has 2 victories in OT.
Everything comes down to doing the little things right. Chipping it out of your zone, getting the puck in the zone. Like the coach from St. Norbert said, get everything to the net. You get a chance to get a shot on goal, it better go directly in on the goaltender, because anything can happen in overtime, as it can be a dicey time. Anytime a puck gets in the goalie's feet, it's a total battle in front of the net, so throw everything you can at the net.
Oshie's line out there for the Sioux. Turris, his line out there. And there's Davis Struiski, who's been so integral in this weekend, as has Oshie, helping set up the game-tying goal that came off the stick and then off the pipe of Ryan Duncan in that third period. Shorney, Robbie Bina trying to find it. His stick rolled off then between his legs. Now Jeffrion tries to drive in there to the corner. Oshie first to the puck. Duncan at center. Kozak stays on right on the line. Struiski out of play with that puck, and 23 seconds gone here, and wonder what the nerves are like down there for these two teams.
Well, you can imagine they're clutching their sticks very tightly in the first 10 minutes of this overtime. It's so important not to make mistakes, because usually what happens is a mistake leads to an offensive opportunity. So look for everyone to be a little bit cautious around their own blue line and the opposition's blue line, making sure you dump it in and get it out.
Face-off so far in the game, 46-32 in favor of the Wisconsin Badgers. Everyone's so critical now. Watkins threw it in front. Finley's got it now. Bratton, open man, Genoway, steps up, fires, and it was blocked and then off the glass. Street and Ford both came out to challenge. Genoway had a lot of time there. Here comes North Dakota. That never got through. It hit Klubert's hands. Bratton jumps on the loose puck. In front, the Coy, Watkins out front. And Wisconsin now, they'll come away. The skilled freshman Patrick Johnson in front, and he gives Finley a bump. And there's a little sidebar to those two getting together. Apparently in one of the 2 games earlier this year, the regular season games, Johnson told Finley, he said, I'm going to own you. Look at Johnson still working him.
You got to love the energy behind him, absolutely. Patrick Johnson's 5'9", 155 pounds, and Joe Finley, 6'7", 245 pounds. He's a foot taller and 100 pounds heavier.
That's why Mike Eaves said Johnson's the guy that stirs the pot. He's a pistol out there and a pest, and that's a bunch of good adjectives about the way Johnson plays the game. Nothing bad about that. Miller laid it in. Vandevelde, Zajac out there now. Vandevelde plays it for Zajac. Zajac threw it in front, steered away by Connolly. Mardo turned and sent it back into the hash mark to Miller. Vandevelde, big strong forward, good step there to get around. Good defense by Dolan. Zajac in there battling for it. Miller turns, Vandervelde with a chance, and he had a good look, and Connolly right there to make the stop.
Well, Chris Vandervelde does a nice job of forechecking. They rave about his strength down low on the boards, and he explained, or he showed exactly how he does that here as he gets a loose puck, a 50-50 puck. He wins it, shoots it in tight, and Shane Connolly closes the door. No rebound, very important. You don't let any rebounds get out there in that blue area.
43 Wisconsin shots, 30 for North Dakota, 2-2. Those are the only numbers that matter. Bean's shot, rebound, score! North Dakota wins it! Knocked in! Ryan Duncan wins it, and the Sioux win it 3-2!
What a job by Ryan Duncan in front, as they are ecstatic out there. The rebound, I just said, the rebound's so important, Ben. You can't allow rebounds in front, and the Sioux faithful are going bonkers in their section here. A humongous win for North Dakota.
So the Fighting Sioux make 4 straight appearances now in the Frozen Four. 18th in the history of their great program. And Ryan Duncan has ended the season of the Wisconsin Badgers, who battled so hard. Oshie, Chorney, guys like those two came back to try to accomplish this. And Ryan Duncan, Sean, 5 goals this weekend to win it for the Fighting Sioux.
This was an unbelievable game. North Dakota comes out in the overtime, and a great goal to win the game. And that may have been Andrew Kozak. We may have called that wrong, Ben, as Andrew Kozak is the one, I believe, who gets this goal. And he gets the loose puck. Yes, it was. I apologize. Andrew Kozak gets the game winner, and the line change by Dave Haxtell proves to be efficient as his team heads to Denver.
Indeed, it was Kozak. My apologies. Ryan Duncan, a terrific game, but it was Kozak right in the middle there in the slot. And his shot is wicked, it's lethal. He comes through. He gets 2 goals here this weekend. Duncan with 4. North Dakota, the bottom line, they win this game 3-2 and win the Midwest Regional.
Wisconsin represented well. They were thought not to be in this tournament. A controversial entrance, but they represented the NCAA well. This facility has been phenomenal all weekend. The Kohl Center in Wisconsin comes out on the short end of the stick, but great goaltending by J.P. Lamoureux, as Wisconsin had 43 shots on goal in this game, Ben, and were only able to solve J.P. Lamoureux twice.
A championship will be won tonight in the great city of New Orleans. The party tonight is not on the streets. Instead, it is at the New Orleans Arena. Tonight in the Big Easy, 2 elite teams hoping to get to college basketball's version of Easy Street. The LSU Lady Tigers looking for their 5th straight trip to the Final Four. Their opponent, the Tar Heels of North Carolina, they've been down this road before. They're looking for their 3rd straight appearance. Welcome to regional final coverage of the NCAA Women's Championship, presented on ESPN by Orbitz. We've reached the Elite 8. The top 2 seeds in each region have survived. Tonight, we'll send the first 2 teams down to Tampa and the Final Four. Alongside my partner, Carolyn Peck, I'm Eric Collins. And Carolyn, let's get us started with your Star Watch.
We have 2 dominating centers that are playing inside. First, you have Sylvia Fowles, who has been touted as the best center in the country. She can do so many different things, and they can just pass it to her up around the rim. And she'll be going against an undersized post, Erlana Larkins. But in order for North Carolina's offense to be effective, it's got to go through her hands.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First, the visitors from Baton Rouge. 5 seniors in the starting lineup. They hope their careers do not end this evening. Erica White, Rashante LeBlanc, Kiana Cheney in the backcourt. Up front, there's Big Sill alongside her running mate, Ashley Thomas. For North Carolina, they lead the country in scoring. Freshman point guard in Satara DeGraffenried, Heather Clater is also in the backcourt. Up front in the middle, it's Erlana Larkins, Rashana McCants, and Latoya Pringle also playing up front for North Carolina. Alongside my partner, Carolyn Peck, my name is Eric Collins, and folks, this should be an electric environment. We have 2 teams that are used to winning a ton of games, but Carolyn, they go about their business in totally different ways. What'll be the key tonight?
Well, Eric, you've got the #1 offense in North Carolina. You have the #1 defense in LSU. The key number is 70 points. If LSU can hold North Carolina to under 70 points, they have a great opportunity to win. They allowed 75 points to Maryland. They allowed 74 points to UConn. Those were two losses. So if they can keep North Carolina under 70, they got a great chance in this ball game.
So what you're saying is tempo will be a key point in tonight's game. That means point guards.
Well, point guards, you've got a very seasoned point guard in Erica White against freshman Satara DeGraffenreid.
Yeah, Van Chancellor, he will take his chances with the veteran point guard, Erica White. He has never been to a Final Four before. This now his 20th season as a college head coach. Tap is won by fouls in LSU. Here comes Erica White with the basketball over to Kiana Chaney. Nice head and shoulder fake and throws it off the window and in.
Well, that's what defensively North Carolina was expecting Kiana Chaney to shoot the three. Had to put pressure on, take the three. Smart move, driving to the basket.
North Carolina, the #1 seed, wearing the home whites.
Now you've got LSU in a zone defense right now. I believe what they're going to try to do is try to force the situation, force the action for North Carolina around the perimeter.
Sylvia Hatchell now in her 22nd go-around with North Carolina. She has been there and won that before, back in 1994, winning a national